Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another potion DIY for you, and this is another one of the Wizarding Trunks Brew It Yourself potion kits. And this potion is the Swelling Serum. So let's take a look at our box. So on our box, right on the top, it says Pure Blood Apothecary, Brew It Yourself Potion Kit, Swelling Serum with a cute chubby frog, and a warning label at the bottom. So what comes included in this box is a glass bottle with a cork for our potion and to seal it. Then we have 5 whole pufferfish eyes in this green liquid. And then we have a liquid of pickled boomslang, which is this cool bright orange color. In this kit, we also got a cool metal stirring rod, which will be very useful in helping mix our potions and mix our future potions. Then we got some green melting wax, although I don't like using the wick ones. And lastly, we got 2 potion labels this time. This big one that matches the one on the box, and then this small one I think that goes around the neck that says Pure Blood Apothecary. So now let's read our instructions. So here we have preparation of the swelling serum. Ingredients include moon water, liquid of pickled boomslang, 5 puffer fish eyes, whole. Utensils and instruments include metal stirring rod, glass bottle, cork or stopper for sealing the bottle, and wax for sealing the bottle. Instructions. Number 1 says, prepare your workspace in a well-lit, quiet area, ensuring you have all the necessary utensils and instruments at hand. Take a glass potion bottle and place it on a clean, flat surface. This will be the vessel for your swelling serum. Pour moon water into the potion bottle until almost full. Add a liquid of pickled boomslang to the bottle. Carefully pour 5 pufferfish eyes into the glass potion bottle. On the back, number 6, using the metal stirring rod, stir counterclockwise 7 stirs, then 1 stir clockwise. Repeat this step 3 times without stopping. After stirring, your potion should take on a shimmering, iridescent green quality. Sealing the potion bottle tightly with a cork or stopper, ensuring it's secure to preserve its potency. Gently swirl the bottle to ensure all ingredients are fully integrated. You should see a shimmer if the potion has been brewed correctly. And lastly, allow the potion to sit undisturbed for at least 4 days. And then the beautiful graphic here at the bottom. Caution, potion induces swelling on contact. Use with extreme caution. Risk of discomfort or harm. For antidote, see page 47 for shriveling solution. Okay, now that we've read our instructions, let's get to doing our potion. So first I said to add some moon water. I've got a bottle here of moon water, so let's go ahead and fill up our bottle. That wasn't quite enough moon water, but thankfully I have an extra bottle of moon water here with me. I think I poured a little too much in. I want it to look like I've used it a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour some out. Okay, that's much better. Not that much, I didn't pour that much out, but it's where I want it to be, especially if I put that label on the top there. I still want to be able to see the top part of that solution and not have it hidden by the label. Okay, next in the instructions, it says to add our liquefied boomslang skin. So let's go ahead and add that. And next, it says to carefully pour 5 pufferfish eyes into our glass potion bottle. So let's go ahead and do that. Now our instructions say to take our metal stirring rod and stir counterclockwise 7 times, then 1 stir clockwise, and repeat that 3 times. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that we have all of our ingredients in our potion and have stirred it accordingly, we can now put on our cork. So I have some E6000 glue here, very old. As you see, it's like coming out of every end of the glue tube. So I'm just going to squeeze as much glue out as I can, put it around the cork, and put it on. Now it's time to finally put on our labels. I'm going to move the bottle a little closer to me so that I can try to line it up nicely. I didn't quite line up the top one around the neck that well, but it's fine. You can only tell it's not straight in the back, which that's fine. So here we go. That's basically our potion. But it wouldn't be a potion DIY if I didn't do something a little different that wasn't directly from the instructions. So as you see, I have a variety of paints here on the side. And I didn't want to add anything into the bottle. I wanted to still keep it pretty simple, this one, and not add too much. So what I did is I pre-made a bunch of little balls out of modeling foam and just arrange them in like a bubbly like form. I don't quite know where on the bottle I'm going to put them quite yet, but I have not painted them, and I thought we'd paint them kind of to mimic the little pufferfish eyes inside of the bottle. Okay, so we're gonna do some speed painting here because the first cluster of bubbles that I'm doing right now, I started to do completely out of frame. So yeah. So we'll move on to the long ones, and this was in frame for most of the time, I think, maybe. But yeah, I live in Texas. It's hot. I was sweating outside at this point, so I'm also ready just to go inside because it's hot and it's so bright. I've been staring at like this metal table the entire time, so my eyes are like not well adjusted anymore. I'm sweating, and I'm just trying to get this thing painted and go inside. So it's a little sloppy, but I feel like it fits the aesthetic and I'm okay with it. And yeah, so here's just a little bit of paint in the bubbles. You can see my little line of green on the side there. I was going to do a glow in the dark, but I decided against it because it was a different color. That green made it not the kind of green I wanted. So it just kind of went in with one green at the bottom, faded to a light green, the yellow on top, and then in the crevices I mixed my two dark greens, in the crevices I mixed my darkest green with a blue to make a dark green to go inside the crevices and around the little bubbles to just add a little bit more depth. And then I went over all of it with some Mod Podge. I would have preferred to go over it with a glossy Mod Podge, but I ran out of that one. So I had to go over it with a matte, but I still think it adds a little bit of shine having a glue coat on top of it versus not having anything. So that's what I did. So moving on to our wax seal we're going to put on top. They gave it this green, and I'm going to use part of it. You see I pulled a chunk off, and I wanted to mix a yellow. I have this as close yellow peachy color. I didn't like it, but I have this very yellow gold shimmery one. So I think that is what we're going to use because I wanted to have a mixture of the dark green and yellow. So I think this is our combination. So I'm going to go ahead, heat that up, pour it on top, glue on our little bubbles, and now it's time for our final reveal.